Hi everyone, this is Joanna, and today I just wanted to show you a few things that I got while I was out. I forgot to mention my last haul that I had these little stickers. I had got these from Walgreens, and I wish they would have been a little cheaper. They were, I think, $3.39, something like that, so they weren't on sale. But I did like that you got different ones, and I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to fix it so you can. Some of these are smaller, like that, and then they get a little bit bigger up there. I don't know if you can tell that or not. They start off small right here and get just a smidge bigger right there. But I'm going to try some looks with these. I do have plates that have this shape on there. And I thought these would be nice for like those manicures down in here, or like if I want to do stamping and leave that space empty, because I've seen those looks. I haven't tried them, but I thought this was nice because you didn't just get the ones for the French manicure, you also got like the chevron type too. Here's a little picture on there. But I forgot to show these. They were in the bottom of the box, and it seems lately every time I do a haul I always forget something. The other thing that I got was this little candle, and this is what I got yesterday. Everything except for the stickers. This was $1.74 at Schnucks, the grocery store, and it was called Hallmark Beyond Romance, a soy-based candle. So I know that soy is supposed to be good, but this little thing smelled really good. And I'm going to light it after this, and I hope that I'll like it, because if I do, I'm going to go back and try to get some more. It was just $1.74. So I don't even know if Hallmark makes other candles, but I saw this there. And the next thing I got from the grocery store was this creamer. I love trying different creamers. My favorite one is the vanilla nut that Coffee Mate made a long time ago, and now they don't make that one anymore. They make their vanilla, and I think one that's called, it has to do along the lines of a rich vanilla, but I forget what it's called. They do have their regular vanilla one, and then they have this other one, and then they have like a classic vanilla, which might be it. I'm not sure, but I do like trying the different ones, and this one is salted caramel. I really love the caramel macchiato one, but what I've noticed with me and creamers is I'll taste them right away at first, and then I guess I get used to them and I don't. But one of my standbys is the creme brulee, the regular vanilla, and their Irish cream, I think it is. Those are the ones I buy the most. And I like these little bottles because either I go through a whole lot of creamer or I don't. Sometimes when I have the large ones, it goes bad. And when I have these, I don't tend to have enough. So I'd rather have not enough than to waste it. But they did have another flavor with this one, and I don't see what it was. But I do like trying these out. So again, this one is salted caramel chocolate cream. And then I got this vanilla Keurig coffee. I completely ran out of Keurig coffees. I usually have these and they last a long time because I use my ground coffee. And again, I am a tea drinker at heart, but after I started trying certain coffees from Kitchens years ago, like the Banana Foster, the Jazzy Java, I developed a taste for certain ones. But if I'm sick or I don't feel good or it's freezing outside, if it's not hot chocolate, it's usually tea that I turn to first. I will drink a lot of coffee when I'm working or I'm trying to stay up for work. And Starbucks is a really, really strong brand for me. And what I like to do in my Keurig, and I don't know if anybody else does this, I think just using these one time is a waste. So what I actually do is I'll choose the large setting because I use a large mug. I'll choose the large setting, run that coffee, and then I'll flip it open, leave that K-cup in there and flip it back down and do a small serving. So my cup is full and the coffee isn't as strong, but I've still managed to use that K-cup because I found that when I do it that way, and let's say I try to use it like again after doing it that way, it doesn't work. So I know that I've used it, and that's just something that works for me. I like to use the large and the small setting together within the same cup. That way I get the maximum use out of this, and it's not as strong, because I do like that when you make your own brewed coffee or even the coffee bags, you can make it as weak or as strong as you like, and with this you kind of get it as it comes. The other thing that was odd is I found these two items. They were just laying there as if they fell out of somebody's bag. But they were undamaged, so I just picked them up and I figured I'd look them over. But I hadn't ever seen pineapple jello. And this I looked at to be sure that nothing happened to it. Because again, it's kind of odd to find something, but I could tell I found it as soon as it was lost. Now, the thing of it is I dropped some baked beans out of my bag once, but because they were heavy, I found them right away. There was no dirt or anything on this. I didn't have to clean it up. And this was the coconut pecan frosting, which I haven't really tried. I guess this is what people use like when they make the German chocolate cake. And then I went to Sally's Beauty Supply and spent too much money in there. I think $15 or something like that. I have been eyeballing this In the Limelight polish. It's an older color by China Glaze. And what made me get it in there is it was supposed to be $6.49 and it was the last one left. I had saw this in Ulta first. So I went ahead and got it. And I'm going to try this with some white stamping. But I'm going to assume it dries matte. I'm thinking that's what people said. I'm going to try it out and see. And then they had buy one seche vite, get one free, which I usually don't buy my seche vite at Sally's. You've heard me say that. I get it at Blondie's because she charges like $5.49 or $5.99 at the most. And at Sally's, it's $7.99. That's why I don't get it there. But this said buy one, get one free. Usually it will say buy a seche vite, get a seche clear free. And when I asked the lady, the same one that overcharged me, I kind of don't trust her now. She took it over to the side and claimed that she was checking it. And I looked at it to make sure she didn't give me a clear in the process because I knew I picked up 2 seche vite. So I bought one, got one free. And again, like I said, that ended up being like $15.49. But that was all that I got there, and I just wanted to share those items really quick. I'm going to try this coffee and creamer out now. And until the next time, everyone have a great morning.